Hola, hola, ¿cómo están? It's me, Miss Kakamo. Thanks for tuning in. In this video, we're going to talk about the subjunctive. So this note page you'll find right in Google Classroom. Either write this out separately on a piece of paper, or you can print this out and fill it out as we go, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started here. Subjunctive. Well, let's talk about what we've done so far. Actually, you have done the subjunctive before, but let's kind of backtrack a little bit to make sure that we totally understand the subjunctive. What have we done so far? Well, so far in your Spanish career, you have done the indicative mood. Okay, the indicative mood. Different from the subjunctive, the indicative mood expresses facts, certainty, and concrete ideas. Example in English, John goes to the store. Okay, that's the indicative mood. Within the indicative mood, there are several tenses that we've done. For example, present tense, preterite imperfect, future conditional. Those are all different tenses in the indicative mood. Okay, so down here, what is it? So now we're going to just make a little note here that we're definitely talking about the subjunctive. Okay, what is the subjunctive? Well, it's not a tense. It's not a tense. It is a mood. Okay? And it reflects how the speaker or the subject feels about the action being done. For example, it's how parents or teachers talk to you. Okay? And what is crucial to the subjunctive? Well, it always shows uncertainty. Okay. Example in English, John goes to the store. That's a fact. Okay, that would be the indicative mood. It's just a regular present tense. But I want John to go to the store. That is uncertain. Okay? We would use the subjunctive, the present subjunctive. We don't know for sure if John's going to go to the store. We're just saying, I want John to go to the store. Okay? Subjunctive is extremely easy to form. Although there are some irregulars we'll touch base on later, it's pretty easy to form. Okay? So our first step here, we're going to put the verb into the yo form of the present tense. The whole reason we have to do that is in case there are any irregular yo forms. Example, go-goes, etc., things like that. So once we put that verb into the yo form, we drop off the O. All right? After we drop off the O, we're going to add the subjunctive ending. Here's our subjunctive endings, present subjunctive endings. AR and ER endings are just flip-flopped. So you kind of learned these back last year when you did your commands, when you learned how to form a command in Spanish. Okay, so AR verb endings, notice they've got all E's. No O's here, though. That's why we dropped the O. AR verbs are es, hemos, es, en. Right? Yo, tú, él, ella, usted, nosotros, vosotros, ellos, ellas, ustedes. And then ER and IR verb endings, as, amos, ais, an. Again, yo, tú, él, ella, usted, nosotros, vosotros, ellos, ellas, ustedes. Okay, so how do you set up a subjunctive sentence, a subjunctive formula? You have your first subject, your first verb, an important connecting word, which is que, subject to, and verb to. So let's go ahead and jot down a sentence. We're going to use this one up here. I want John to go to the store. Okay. I'm going to write it down again. I want John to go to the store. All right. So in this case, this connecting word K, it really means that. All right. And now I'll kind of put that in the back burner for just a moment. So our subject number 1 is I. Okay. Our first verb is want. I'm doing the wanting. Okay. I want that. Subject 2 is John. And then the verb that goes with John, what do we want from him? To go to the store. I want that John goes to the store. So we have to word this a little bit differently when we're forming it in Spanish. Goes to the store. Okay. So everything on this side will be conjugated in just regular indicative mood present tense. But the verb that falls after the K, that is the verb that we would put in the subjunctive. Okay. And down here, don't use subjunctive when there is certainty or facts. Again, just kind of restating. Okay. If you had me last year, I taught the subjunctive using this acronym WEIRDO. We're going to look more in depth at that. But for right now, I want to focus on how we form it. Okay. So we have our subject 1, our verb 1 that goes along with the subject, our connecting word K, which means that, our subject 2, and then our verb 2, which is a verb that will be put in the subjunctive. All right, that's it for now. Our next video, I will do the rest of these notes talking about the irregulars, so hold tight with that for now. Okay, muchas gracias.